As a police officer with 27 years of experience, we routinely face situations that are not the nicest things to have to deal with. In this instance, we came across something that is outside of our normal realm. Late in 2013, I received an email from Lorraine McNamara detailing what a profound effect one of the officers from 18 Division had on Danny Taylor.
I think I found out actually after the fact that Mom was on the road with Daniel when the Constable Ryan had pulled up and showed him a wonderful time in the vehicle.
And then he let Danny come into the cruiser and walk around, turn on the roof lights, turn on the siren, and Danny really enjoyed himself that day. And what a profound effect that had on little Danny. Now, Danny is a typical 4-year-old boy. What was untypical is the fact that Danny has neuroblastoma and was dying of cancer and had just a very short period of time to live.
The email got to Inspector Saliba at one point, and then it just snowballed from there. He wanted to meet Daniel, and he wanted to do something special for a child that at that point in time he found out afterwards, speaking with Lorraine, was, I guess, yeah, he was dying of cancer. Then afterwards, Dave just said, when he comes home, if he can come up to the station, great. And then he couldn't. It was every day was we weren't sure. So Inspector Dave Saliba just said, we'll bring them to you.
So we managed to do a parade of police vehicles by Danny's house. After we did the parade of police vehicles, we brought in our K-9 unit. We brought in our tactical unit. The tactical officers brought in the armored vehicle. We made arrangements to have Danny's family, his extended family, and friends of the family all transported around in the armored vehicle, let them have a fun day. We had Air One fly overhead. It was a very, very exciting day. We had our auxiliary unit there. Anybody and everybody stepped forward.
Yeah, it was incredible. The whole street shut down. A postal worker had to run over to the police car and ask if everything was okay. No, and they were just doing this incredible feat of humanity for Dan. So, I can't even say thank you.
Now, we also knew that Christmas was approaching, but we didn't expect Danny would make it to Christmas. So we brought Santa Claus to Danny that day.
The Constable Ryan that started this whole thing, we definitely thank him. I know he didn't realize what he did, but it doesn't matter. Usually that's when the biggest impact is, when you don't realize what you just did, and it snowballs into something this big. So, which is now transpired into something even more big. The worst thing is his dad's gone. So. But as they say, good comes from bad.
He probably has no idea how much impact he's had on all of us.
If people hadn't heard about Daniel ahead of time, they certainly, all you have to mention is, did you ever hear about what Durham Regional Police did? And as soon as you mention that, they go, that was your nephew? And I said, that was my nephew, and that's what they did, and that's the impact that he had on them and that they had on him. So it's a great reference right there, you know, and I think it's well-deserved. But, yeah, and it inspires everybody to, you know, just go out there and just do something for somebody, and everything will be okay.